What's up, y'all? What's up, my beautiful people? How y'all doing today? It's lovely out here. It's one of the most beautiful days. We've been having some Indian summer. What's going on, everybody? So, today I want to talk to y'all about what is deep. What is deep to you? What's that mean? Deep. You know, if you hear somebody say something, like I've heard, man, that was deep. But what does that mean? Because deep has depth. So, it was like when I was young, I didn't understand what people meant when they said the deep end. It wasn't explained to me correctly. Like, when it comes to swimming, I knew about the shallow end and the deep end, but I had no context of what that really meant. Nobody really told me deep meant going all the way down to the bottom of something, and hitting the bottom of that. And so, even though I could swim, I had this fear of the deep end because everybody made such a big deal out of it. And I didn't really have a concept of what that deep end was. And then one day I'm at the pool and I see the deep end and everybody said, okay, that's the deep end because they had the joint you jump off of, I can't even think, the diving board, into the water. And all these little kids flipping and doing all these tricks and stuff. And I could do that at that time, but I was scared of the deep end. So I'm seeing these kids younger than me, and I'm like, nah, it's on and Papa. I'm going in there. So I went in there, and I was just swimming like I normally swim, and I could swim in the deep end. But I had no real understanding of what people meant by the deep end. So it's funny how this is what I'm talking about now, is what is deep to you, and how deep is deep to you. Because like I said, deep has depth. So the deeper you go in anything, truth, religion, uh, a relationship, you build things that weren't in your perspective of seeing before because you've grown now and now you see even more than what you saw before you began dating or that first religion before you started as a babe into your religion, then you grew, started drinking the milk, then you ate the meat. And that's where people should be. But now we're supposed to be beyond that. And there's no progression. So this is what I mean when I say what is deep to you. Because deep to me is spirituality. Talking about things spiritual. Having conversation about things spiritual. Not woo woo, la la land, like imagination spirituality, but real spirituality. What is that? Can we have some common sense, like grown folks conversation about that instead of the same old thing and surface? Everybody want to stay surface. We need to go deeper, y'all. You're a deep being. There's so many things that's trying to come out of you that you don't understand the deepness. You got to start somewhere. This shallow surface, mediocre, stale way of doing things in the culture is done, y'all. Like, really? We need to go further. We need to go deeper. We need to understand things on a deeper level. And the truth can give you that. That's the only way you can really understand with your own mind and your own senses how deep can really go. And it's like what they say with going down the rabbit hole in Alice in Wonderland and looking through the looking glass and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, because it's deep when it comes to your psychology and your understanding of how things can look a certain way. And one, two, three, four, five, 100 people can see it one way, but people that know what is being said by the symbolism, as opposed to all those hundreds of people or thousands or millions that can't see that same symbolism, they take it as face value, and then the people that's in the know and can see it for what it is, they communicating other things. This is what I'm talking about. Things can get so deep And it's a beautiful thing. It's not, we're afraid. We got, like, in our culture, we got a lot of horror movies. We got a lot of violence. If you turn on 2020, there's story after story after story of somebody done killed somebody. This mass murderer, this serial killer, this husband done killed this woman done killed this man for sleeping with. It's crazy. And the funny thing is, y'all wouldn't believe how many of y'all favorite celebrities are in those news stories as the victims and the murderers. It's hilarious. It really is hilarious. All you have to do is really pay attention and look. This how things can really get deep. Really, really deep. But it's a calming deep. It's not like erratic. Once you understand narratives, lies, fear, control, how they manipulate, how to be like outside of it and see it for what it is instead of being in it. Like they say, a fish can't see that it's swimming. Yeah, but if you can be outside of it and see it for what it is, or look above it with a bird's eye view looking down, or be the puppet masters, having everybody be puppets to their show. And this is what it is. And things are deeper, way deeper, that we were ever taught. We were taught like culture and video games and sports and venues and concerts and entertainment. That's exciting shit. But I'm telling you, nothing is even close to getting the truth as far as excitement, because it resonates with your heart and it helps you become greater. Once you get an information and you can see things for what they are and really like hone in on that and make that a daily practice. Like for me right now, I'm just going from old show to new show, all these old stories of movies and stuff, Goonies, all this stuff. I'm going back to all these old news stories and movies and seeing the symbolism and checking out who is in the news story telling these stories, these lies, and they basing it off the sky for the time of the month or the time of the year, the solstices, all this other kind of in the sky stuff that's over our head. It's right here, y'all. It's so simple to see, man. And I'm just amazed at how many, it's all of our favorites. All of our favorite entertainers, y'all. And until y'all ready to see that, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell y'all. You just in fantasy island thinking that voting and politics. When was the last time a politician did anything for anybody? Really? A politician? I just can't see it, y'all. Like, fantasy island or the truth. Reality or, make believe. It's a difference. And when you in reality, it's nothing like it. Because you see things as they are. And there's going to be a lot of people that just believe and take what's being said and run all the way with it and trust and give all they hope and all they trust to people they do not know on the screen that is manipulating them. The people, the stories, the narratives, all being puppetry used as these actors and these entertainers are just puppets to do these narratives for the elites that you think you know the names of them, the Rothschilds and David Soros and Bill Gates. Nah, them just actors. And wait till you see who they really are. They're not who you think they are. They in mass. I'm telling you. Wait till you see. I ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all, things can get so deep. I'm saying profoundly deep to where you wake up every day like, wow, God talking to me like this? He's showing me things that I never knew existed. He's showing me that I have an ability that I've never known anybody to have at this level. And you can have that too. Y'all can have that too. It's like having X-ray vision. It's like I can do it so good. Like I can just point them out. I done made this about 2 different things on this video because it's so profound to know that they doing this and I can see it so well. I just point them out like every day. I know their mannerisms. I done seen them. All they like, they movies, all they roles, all they fights, all they games. It's like certain things about them are just embedded. It's like my friends too. I could be anywhere at a grocery store and recognize somebody just like that. And it could be years since I saw him. I'll be like, baby, that's such and such. Are you sure, baby? No, I don't think it sure is. I'm telling you, I got a gift that I didn't even know was a gift to have, y'all. And it's just funny how one thing takes you from one thing to another. Once you learn the first lie, God is just gonna show you the next big version of that. And that's what he did. We was already on this information, and then God just escalated it to let us see the whole big picture really, really, really here and now. And this is just for our family and friends. But as far as deep, you know how deep? I'm telling you, y'all, you can stay on the surface of things and be superficial all your life and never really get to anything that really matter to you, man. You can live like this settled life and never really feel that like you really lived. That's why I always took chances. That's why I always take chances. I'm here to live now, not tomorrow. Even though I'm a visionary, I still got to live right here, right now. Even though I can visualize myself doing something or creating something in the future, it's still, I got to live day to day, night by night, day by night, all the way right. This is what it is. We one moment at a time. And in that one moment at a time, you can do a whole lot of greatness in the deep, in the truth, in knowing something, like really seeing what's going on around you and seeing like millions of other people just, oblivious to it. But you see it for what it really is. And all you want to do is share it with the people you love. This is who we are. This is why we do what we do, y'all. And I'm in a really amazing place with this. It's scary because speaking out anytime, trying to show people something outside what they've always known, that's like trying to take they prized possession. And I'm not trying to do that. I'm just telling you what it is, really. It's poison, y'all. All the stuff we're given is plastic, like just a waste of time, a distraction, taking your attention from what really matters. You really matter. You really matter. And you can't feel that nowhere here unless somebody in your family telling it to you because they really do love you, or a friend that really got your back, which is really rare. I thought friends were something else. I thought friends really had each other's back. Nah, friends, a lot of my friends that I thought was there for me, they there for me in the way they can be, and that's fine. But who I thought they were, a lot of them, they not. And I'm cool with that now. I see who people are. And it's fine with me because I'm moving on. Like I'm doing deep things. I'm not staying in the surface with people. If you come around me, ain't gonna be no conversations of did I see that concert last night? Did you see the Oscars? Did you watch that game? Nah, hell no, I didn't watch that. No, I'm unhypnotized from all that. And this is what the deep does. And you think, well, what I'm gonna do? I don't have, if I'm not gonna watch TV and I'm not gonna kick back and watch my shows, what can I do? Man, you can learn. And it's not the learning that you learned in school. It's completely different because you get to decide what you want to learn. But the thing is, the big truths that we've never known, that we thought we held high, we still hold high for this culture, and it's not true. All the institutions we believed in, all the things we grew up thinking we could do, all the people that had like, visions of, I'm gonna become a doctor and do it like this. No, you went in there and found out, no, it's totally different than what you thought it was gonna be. Nobody has control in a system that has control of the people instead of the people having control of the system. This is the problem, y'all. We letting the system and politics and so-called government tell us how to live, and we supposed to be controlling that. But I see. why we have government. Because grown folks is kids, y'all. Y'all can't, like, really understand what's at play, how big, like, your freedom is. You think because you got luxury and comfort that, nah, you don't want to say nothing. You don't want to do nothing. You want to lose what you have. You ain't gonna be able to keep it if you stay silent. If you gonna be a slave, if you say, yeah, put my cuffs on me because I'd rather do that than get shot, or I'd rather do that than, go to jail or prison. That's where you're going anyway. You gotta stand up, y'all. This is a deep time. That's why I'm asking, how deep is deep to you? Because I love the deep. That's where I'm at. And that's why a lot of people ain't seeing me, because they in the shallow. They on that surface shit. I'm done. I'm not playing with y'all on that surface plastic football and basketball, NBA, NFL, whatever the hell. No. Y'all should be tired of that shit. It's nothing. And all they got is these bullshit stars, so-called stars. No, the real stars is in the sky, y'all. We don't even look up at them and understand the narratives of all the stories they give us comes from the bodies up there, the celestial bodies. Why you think we was taught about myths? I'm telling you, we need to go back, research, or search for the first time. Because all we have is played out school mentality that we learned and we thought after we were done with high school, that's it. Or some of us went to college, that was it. We learned enough to get our job and our degrees, to get our jobs. That's it for learning. No. Get deep. Go deeper for yourself. Go deeper for your family. This place is, everything is connected. There are synchronicities. There is deja vu. There is, things that you just can't see right in front of you, but they're happening right in front of you. There is real magic here, y'all. There is hypnotism. There's a way to be in a trance and not really see things for what they are. The energy from the celestial bodies. We were told they were planets. No, they're not. You can't land on those planets, people. Those are lights in the sky that bring energy, and it changes moods, and it tests and brings challenges to all of us. And if you don't understand why they kept astrology and astronomy away from you and told you it was evil instead of giving it to you to see for yourself and really know, yeah, you can see why they keep and hide information and tell you it's the devil. That information gonna kill you. You looking at the occult. No, you're a damn fool. The word occult means hidden. That's it. Things that certain people know that they keep hidden. And this is what the revealing is about. Because right now, even the liars are telling the truth. If you go on YouTube, most of them are actors in disguise. Wait till y'all see the unleashing. I'm going to give y'all ass at all these rappers I found and the shit they doing in these YouTube videos. And some of them got their own YouTube channels as different people masked up. It's the most hilarious shit. Some of them been doing it for years. I'm telling you, y'all ain't ready. But get ready, because this shit is exciting. I be cracking the fuck up at all of these damn celebrities that's sitting up here lying bold-faced on YouTube, got all these channels, and each one of them got a different subject or subject matter that they usually talk about. Some of them on consciousness. I seen some of them trying to be tarot readers. I done seen some of them be like on the law. I done seen some of them, just the most ridiculous mask, and they even got accents or whatever the hell. We getting played, y'all. Not me. I'm not getting played. Not by that shit no more. I can see them. It's so easy. But things get deeper than that. I'm telling you, the fabric of this place, to be connected, really connected to the earth, really connected to the creator, really connected with yourself, your queen. I'm connected, man. I'm telling you, ain't nothing like this feeling. Even though the world is crazy as hell right now, not me. I'm great. I'm the best me, y'all, that I ever been. That I even knew I could be. I didn't know I could be a me like this and know things and really, embody what I feel like. Cause that was my issue. I was so deep in spirituality, and I knew I wasn't like really religious. Cause I didn't do all the religious things and rituals and things you were supposed to do at a time. We did for a time in my family, but I grew out of it, kind of left the church to get my own understanding, came back to the church, and then what winded up happening was I realized I'm not growing. I did all the shit they told me to do, and I've ate my meat now. You drink your milk, and then you come to that place where you eat meat. Well, I did that, and I wasn't sinning, and I wasn't doing a lot of the things because I was healing. And when you lose something real big like your mom, that's what happened to me. I It was like I did a metamorphosis. I was a caterpillar for 7 years, and I came out as a butterfly now. And I'm telling y'all, things get so deep. Things are deeper than you could ever imagine. And that's why it's a gift to do it. It's a gift to be that. But as long as you stay in surface, as long as you want to stay, stale, because all that stuff is stale. TV shows, all this, man. You might be able to find a couple good TV shows or a couple good movies here and there, but most of that shit is foul and wild because it's the devil. It's evil. I'm telling you. And you wait till you see. Wait till you see how crazy these motherfuckers is. I'm deep, y'all. So if that means we ain't gonna have no more discussions, we ain't gonna be seeing each other because I'm not on that shallow shit, y'all. Me and my queen, we going so deep, we going further than further. We at the leading edge of information, and God is leading the way. You can come, get left, you can keep on doing that stuff, but really what it is to me is Sodom and Gomorrah. We in Sodom and Gomorrah right here, y'all. And remember, I think it was Lot. I think God was talking. He went to God and was like, "Could you save like 100 people? If I could find 100 people, would you spare them?" And he was like, "Yeah." Then he came back to God and was like, "Yo, God, if I get 80 people, could you spare them for me?" And then it got all the way down. I think it was like 5 people. Nah, he winded up leaving. Well, I think his wife and his daughter, or his baby, and one of them, something happened to them, and then the wife turned back and looked to see where she was, her home that she loved so much, and I think it was an angel told her, "Don't look back." She looked back. Was it worth it? It must have been to her, because she got turned into a pillar of salt, and there she stayed. Don't be a pillar of salt, y'all. Don't get turned into a pillar of salt. Y'all believe in that shit? Y'all believe all the mysteries that's told, unsolved mysteries, like that shit really happened? Nope. All actors. Why wouldn't it be? It's Hollywood drama to keep you satisfied, to keep you going, to give you something stimulating throughout your night, and you could go to bed and have nightmares. Wake your ass up and start the process all over again. Not for me, y'all. There's so much more when you go deep and in the truth and what was real, and then start seeing things you never saw yourself while other people are still doing the same shit. Nah. Go deep. I love y'all.